disgusting in my own country, Canada. I mean, it's disgusting in my own country, Canada.
It is now my great honor and privilege then to invite Professor Ignatieff to deliver the 2005 lecture on the theme American Exceptionalism and Human Rights. Ignatieff. We wouldn't have international human rights without the leadership of the United States. Don't forget that the speech given by a U.S. president that most directly committed the United States to the promotion of human rights and democracy in the Arab world was given by George W. Bush. Human rights and the promotion of democracy is a central figure, a central feature of the most active democracy and human rights promotion in the world, passionate commitment to the principles of human rights, and the whole fabric and structure of international law and international human rights would not exist without American leadership, presidential leadership, and also the leadership of great American scholars.
You have to decide what kind of America you want, right? You have to decide. It's your country just as much as it is mine.
I have taught in the university systems of Canada, the United Kingdom, and France, and from my experience, American higher education is the best in the world.
An important message to Canadians from Michael Ignatieff. You're disgusting.
Entirely bogus reputation as peacekeepers. We used to be peacekeepers. We used to have capabilities. We gave them away. I mean, it's disgusting in my own country, Canada.
Michael Ignatieff is here.
American democracy could never be overturned. We'd endure. We'd survive. They can't defeat us. I'm not sure we can keep to a pure civil libertarian position all the way. But we might have to engage in the preventive detention of suspects on lower standards than we would use in a criminal case. We might even have to engage in certain forms of targeted assassination of terrorist enemies. We don't keep to the fullest standards of due process.
I know you have certain rules for targeted assassinations. Once you began to talk about shading certain questions of human rights and civil liberties, you get on a very slippery slope. And in the hands of the wrong people, you're in trouble.
Here's some very, very difficult choices. They're unpleasant. They make us uncomfortable. The hot iron to someone's flesh. You can't get the truth from persistent, non-physical, non-coercive interrogation. We don't have to be soft about this. Under strict presidential control. I think that one of the almost the nemesis of American power is that we are deeply hated and simultaneously supposed to have magical powers. Magical powers to do harm in the world, magical powers to do good. Because we're America, because we're here.
Thank you, Michael.
Pleasure.
But it's a country that's had 30 years of political instability, and I don't see any end to it.
You're saying that the idea of Canada as a nation has failed?
Well, this morning I'm very hard put to see what kind of future we have, I have to say.
Being an American is not easy. It is hard. We are required as a country to keep some very serious promises. We are judged by a high standard, the one that was crafted for ourselves in the founding documents of this republic. The fact is, America is as unpopular as it has ever been in the last half-century. And this does give us good reason to fear. There are people out there who want to kill us, and they want to destroy our way of life. We have to live with this. It is a fact of our situation. It is a fact that will define your lives unless your generation does better with this problem than my generation has done. And there's only one thing that we can do about this. Live the way that we are supposed to live, as our Constitution commands us. Being an American is not easy. It is hard. We are required as a country to keep some very serious promises. We are judged by a high standard, the one that was crafted for ourselves in the founding documents of of this republic.